Imagine you have $1,000 to invest, but you don't know where to start. Should you buy stocks, crypto, ETFs? Well, today I'm putting Grok AI to the test and see how it can help us make some smart investment decisions. I previously invested $1,000 with ChatGPT and $1,000 with Google Gemini AI, and the performance has been decent, returning about 18 to 20% year to date. Now, let's see if Grok AI can outperform them. I already have $1,000 deposited in my Fidelity account ready to go and make some investments. Let's turn to Grok and see what we can do. First, I want to set the expectation and my investment goals. So I said I'm a 25-year-old investor. My goal is to make a lot of money in the stock market. I'm willing to take as much risk as possible to generate high returns. I'm investing for the long term and only in the US-based companies. Do you understand? Okay, so he gave us some suggestions on sectors, leveraged ETFs. Okay, let's go with that information in mind, based on credible exposed web searches only for reputable sources, and your prediction, which 4 US-based profitable and high margin stocks should I buy? Okay, so Grok AI provided us with a few different stocks. So the first one is NVIDIA. Obviously, that's the one everyone's been talking about. He specifically mentions that the operating margins have been very well due to the market dominance. So it's a decent long-term investment. Microsoft is another one. I really like how Grok AI provides justification of like why it chose that specific stock. Involvement in AI through investments in open AI integration puts them into growth. Visa is another one. Obviously, they have extremely high margins, so I'm not surprised that it chose that one. And last one is Adobe, expansion into digital presence platforms and AI-driven features. I've also played around with some of their AI features, and I think that's a decent stock to purchase. So we have, as a summary, NVIDIA, Microsoft, Visa, and Adobe. Okay, I'm actually really curious, how would this portfolio perform against the S&P 500? So let's go to the backtest website and see how well these 4 would have performed if we purchased them sometime back. Okay, so over the last 1 year, Grok AI would have outperformed the S&P 500 by about $2,000. We can also see that the maximum drawdown of 5.65% in Grok portfolio versus 4% in the S&P 500 portfolio. So it's certainly a lot riskier than just purchasing the S&P 500. And that's exactly what I want, right? I'm young, I can take more risk. Okay, let's also go ahead and just quickly Google some of these stocks and see what the sentiment is around them. So NVIDIA has really good financials. Obviously, everyone's been talking about AI, so I'm not surprised there. They've had extremely high margins, so I'm excited about that one. I think for long-term, 20, 30 years, I think Grok will do a good job. Okay, next one is Microsoft. Microsoft financials also been good, right? Their net profit margin is at 37%. And they just launched some quantum program. I think long-term is going to make some money. Okay, let's look at Visa. 55% net profit margins. They've been outperforming the Wall Street expectation in their EPS and revenue most of the time. There was some MasterCard Visa settlement for $5.5 billion, so could be buying during a good time. And their stock also performed well over the last 5 years. And last, let's look at Adobe. Adobe stock's been down from the all-time high of about $630 all the way down to $409. So I think I'm buying it at the lowest point, and over 5 years it's been kind of stagnant, even though their net profit margins have been at 30% increase in year over year. So I'm excited. I think there's some potential over here with what Grok decided to go with. So let's now go ahead and purchase those stocks in my account. So I have a separate account for Grok AI Fund, $1,000 here ready to go. And let's go and buy those 4 stocks. So I will split $250 into each of the stocks. So first, go with NVIDIA, buy $250. Some of these stocks have also been down in the last few days, so that's a great way to make some purchases here. Like Microsoft is down 1.36% today, so, buy on the downturns. Okay, so I purchased all of these 4 stocks. As we can see, I have 25% in each of those stocks. Now, if we look here, we'll see that about 2 of these stocks are almost at all-time highs in the 52-week ranges, and Adobe is all-time low, 52-week range, and Microsoft is around in the center. So we have a good balance between some of the stocks been performing really well over the last 52 weeks, and some of them are a little bit lower. So I think overall it's gonna do well. Now, as I'm editing this video, I quickly decided to go ahead and check how Grok AI is performing. It's been about 7 days since I filmed the video first. So we can actually see that the NVIDIA purchase is up 12%. Microsoft is up 8%, Adobe's up 6%, and Visa is also up 6%. So this portfolio, it's only been almost a week and it's up 8.57% with $85 return. Not a bad start. So is Grok AI the future of investing? It's definitely a powerful tool, but remember, AI is just a guide, not a crystal ball, right? Always do your own research and make decisions that align with your personal goals. I also think that you should have a base of ETFs before you invest in individual stocks. I have more than 200,000 invested in VTI and VGT. So first, cover your base before making risky stock investments, or there is a high likelihood of losing your money. If you want to see how this portfolio does over time, make sure to hit that subscribe button for updates. What do you think of Grok AI's recommendations? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to hit that like button as well. You should also watch the other 2 AI $1,000 investing videos. I'll have the link in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.